Guys, I got that sniper grip on the PC charger. Now, they say that these PC chargers are supposed, any AR-15 grip is supposed to fit them. Yeah, if you have a Dremel. Okay, let me show you. All right, now you guys know this is the old grip, okay? Nothing wrong with it. It's just this is the old one. Now this is the new one. There, let's make a difference. This is a sniper grip. It's made by UTG. I'll have to put the link for this. It's not very expensive. It's made out of polymer, but it doesn't have a plastic feel. It's almost like it's lightly coated with rubber, but it's not rubber. You know, now what I had to do to get this guy to fit took me 2 hours with the Dremel, okay? And I had to use a little cutting wheel, a little carbide cutting wheel, and a milling tip. So, you know, if you have a Dremel, you have to buy these little bits in order to do something like this. So what I had to do is I had to mill on the inside of the plastic here and here. Here was hitting this part of the receiver. It wouldn't go forward. It wouldn't make a nice close. So I had to mill all that out. Then there was a little ramp down in here, inside here. I had to mill that away too. Here, let's shine some light on this. This is about the best I can get it. It's actually pretty good. And this is an AR-15 grip. This is for an AR-15. It's a grip for people with big hands. I mean, it fits my hand nice. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Fits my hand perfectly. Where this other one, you know, it'll disappear completely in my hand. Okay, this one here is definitely a lot better. And we got this on temporarily. So this is definitely makes it a lot better. Now I'm going to take this off because I don't have my tax stamp for this yet. So I did apply for this. It might take anywhere from 2 to 6 months for me to get the tax stamp in for this guy. So we're going to take this off. I just have this on just for the purpose of this video. And so yeah, there you go. I like that. Nice little fit, guys. Look at that, man. Nice little fit on this guy here. Now, the sides on this grip aren't the same height. If you'll notice where it lines up with the receiver, like that straight line on receiver, that straight line is up here. Now we'll turn this around. See where the straight line is up here? And that's because this is an AR-15 grip. But, you know, it's like up here, if I get this little bit of plastic up here, I might have to mill this out. if I get a 1913 folding stock, it might interfere at this, so I might have to mill this plastic out a little bit more. But it's definitely a lot nicer. And you also have a little storage compartment down here. You know, as you see, I also had to put a washer on that bolt, and I tightened it with a. It's tightened with a 1/4-inch ratchet, and I believe that fastener is 3/16. So you'll need a 3/16 Allen wrench with an extension on it. And yeah, so once you get this milled out to fit, you'll also need a washer on that fastener in there. But it's definitely a lot better than the stock one. Now, I also have a 32 round fun clip coming in. It's a Glock. So we're going to change this over to fit the Glock magazines from now on. A lot of people are changing these, the slide bolt. You know what? It's fine for me. I don't see any reason to change that empty magazine. We're going to cycle this. Did you just come in? It's by the way, it's snowing outside a little bit. I'm still not familiar with this, to be honest with you. It's like right now, I couldn't tell you how. I almost didn't know how to close it, guys. I haven't even shot this yet. So yeah, so we're going to get a tax stamp for this, and if I get I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to put a shoulder brace on it. You know, an arm brace. I kind of like it with this. You know, now, in my opinion, if you don't want to get the shoulder brace, you have to get a forearm grip. Now, you'll need a tax stamp for either one of them. All depends on the state you live in. Here in Pennsylvania, I'll need a tax stamp for either this or the shoulder brace. But I'd like it. I would rather want this with this forearm grip. You know, I would rather want it with this. And I possibly might get a tank-style muzzle brake on the end of this. The tank-style muzzle brakes, they're a little flattened. They kind of look like the muzzle brake on a tank, on a military tank. And you guys know I have the riser on these. It doesn't look good. It looks out of place, but I'm able to acquire the red dot a lot easier rather than to push the gun up more to line up with my sight. So this way here, I don't have to raise it. In other words, it'll take longer to raise it up. You know, so I might save maybe a split second by having this riser on here. You know, maybe not, but I like it with the riser. So I will give you guys a link. I got this on Cheaper Than Dirt. I think it was like 12 or 15 bucks. Now these are getting bought out. You know, they are getting bought out, man, like flapjacks. They're going like flapjacks. And so are these. These are going like flapjacks too. So like I said, I would rather want the fore-end grip. The reason why the ATF made these illegal without having these registered is that you can handle this a lot easier with this grip. Okay, it's a lot easier. You can shoot this a lot faster, in other words, with the fore-end grip. So I don't blame them whatsoever for making these fore-end grips illegal. So okay, like I said, guys, these are not going to fit on your PC charger without Dremel work. Okay, I used a little cutting wheel, carbide cutting wheel, and I used a milling bit. The milling bits, I bought them on Amazon. I don't even know where they are in my account, and I'm not going to look for them because I probably bought them like 5 years ago. But I'm just telling you, that's what you'll need. You'll need a milling tip. They kind of look like a drill bit, but they're a milling bit, and you'll need a carbide cutting wheel as well. But this is definitely a lot nicer. It's a lot bigger it's a lot better for my hand. It's a big man's hand grip, or a big hand grip. And the fun stick should be in tomorrow. And I also have a hoe grip for my Zastava coming in. I'm going to put that on there too. That's a hoe grip with the finger areas. It's the same hoe grip I have on my Century, and I'm going to see if that fits. That should fit without any work. So yeah, when I fitted this to this gun, I was afraid that the whole fastener hole wouldn't line up, but it lined up. So I think it's definitely a very good upgrade